I hope you all know. You're in for a show tonight. We're going to go on a journey to discover the difference between what you believe your everyday reality is and what you see as mine. Some of you may be non-believers, but that will change by the end of the night, I promise you. See that? That was really cool. Prepare to question your own senses, Gotham.
Great show tonight, Z.
You too, Debs. Oh God, I have a headache.
Hey, Mr. Tana.
Yes, Philip?
This here came from
Who gave this to you?
some guy who saw the show. Seemed to really enjoy it. He had this big smile on his face the whole time we talked.
Did he tell you anything? How did he look like?
I don't know, just some normal guy.
One Peels.
Wonderful show tonight.
Jesus.
I very much enjoyed it.
You about scared me to death.
Quite the use of hyperbole, is it not?
I'm sorry?
Hyperbole. The use of exaggeration as a rhetorical device or figure of speech in literature and conversation. You just said yourself that I almost scared you to death. I mean, I can only assume you didn't mean that literally, unless you do have a heart condition?
No, I'm good.
Perfect. Otherwise, rhetorical exaggeration. Hyperbole.
Okay.
Could you give this to the wonderful Mistress of Magic for me?
Oh, and tell her it's I'm her biggest fan, Arthur.
Okay, I'll do that.
Thank you so much.
Great show.
The collar.
Well, right about now is usually the time he jumps out.
Jim.
All of these years, and I still can't tell when you're sneaking up on me.
Why did you call?
I didn't. She did.
Hello, Batman.
What are you doing back in Gotham?
And hello to you too. Settle down, Broody. I have a show at the Monarch Theater. I needed to reach out to you. It's not like you have a bat phone that I can just dial up.
The signal isn't a toy, Zatanna. Either get to the point or I'm leaving.
People will die tonight unless you listen.
What are you talking about?
Yesterday I watched multiple bombs go off, killing many people, including myself in the vision. At first I didn't know what to think, but then I got this. Seems like your type of thing.
What is it?
They're riddles.
What do they say?
The first one says, sparks fly on the 4th of July, but watch out for these 4th or these folks will fry. My vision, but what does the last sequence mean?
He's planted 4 bombs, but the 4th one is a dud.
He? Is he one of your regulars?
Not exactly.
Well, what about the other 4?
The brightest of stars all slowly decay, but you'll need more than lights to keep these ghosts away. The theater.
The ghost light. He's referring to my performance, which I already know.
Can I see that? I shine my brights for me and you, but don't dare run or I will come after you. That's pretty clear cut, it's a cop car. Wait, is there a bomb at GCPD? How the hell did he even get in here?
He's got resources, Jen.
Well, better not be any of my men. This next one seems a little weird and twisted. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. You'll find me near this bird's bust? Any ideas?
Well, I don't think he's referring to female breasts, so no.
It's a grave bust. I know where he's talking about. Continue.
Alright, this last one is north, south, east, and west. You'll have to search where these neons rest. Do you think he means the casino? I mean, that whole district is bathed in neon lights. That's what I would think.
I don't think it's that simple, Jim. May I see that? Some of these letters are capitalized. Like the E in East.
Yeah. Yeah, and the N in near, and the Y in you, and the A in away, and the W in watch.
Wayne Enterprises.
He's a damn madman.
Zatanna, when was your vision?
I don't really remember. It was somewhere in the beginning of my show. We go on at 7:30.
Then that's how much time we have. He's planted 4 bombs. Jim, you take care of GCPD. I'll take care of Wayne Enterprises in the graveyard. Zatanna.
I know, the theater.
Should we evacuate the buildings?
No. He wants panic. He's a narcissist who wants attention. We cannot raise suspicion that anything is wrong. Take these. They'll allow us to stay in contact. We have to act quickly to find the bombs. We have about an hour before Zatanna's performance. After that, there's no telling how long we have.
Understood. Do you think you're gonna need any help with any of the other... Yeah, that checks out. Just like that, he's gone. Well, what do you think? I guess nobody says goodbye anymore.
Oracle, are you there?
Yes, Bruce, I'm here. What's up?
Need you to check the distances of 2 locations for me.
What's going on?
The Riddler. He planted bombs around Gotham. I need to know how far these 2 locations are.
Bombs. Oh boy. Okay, so what's the first one?
Wayne Enterprises.
Wow, he's starting off strong. Okay, and the next?
The place where Jason died.
God. Will you be...
I need answers.
Okay. Bruce, you're not going to like this. I routed both locations. They're on opposite sides of Gotham. Factoring in your location, it appears you're closer to Wayne Enterprises. Then from there, you'll be about 54 miles from...
There's no time for both.
What do you mean there's no time for both, Bruce? They're bombs. I can ask Dick if you...
No. Riddler's taunting me. He knows who I am, Barbara. He planted 3 bombs and 1 dud in 4 locations, each one related to my identity as Batman and Bruce Wayne, and left riddles for me to solve. This is a game to him.
Okay, well, which one is the dud?
He didn't specify.
Well, to me it seems pretty obvious it would be Wayne Enterprises. Why would he go out of his way to blow up an already blown up warehouse?
Because he wants to be in control. It was never about bombs. He wants me to relive one of my failures. He doesn't care about Wayne Enterprises. He wants me to see Jason.
Bruce, are you sure you're ready for this? I mean, so soon after...
Send me the location.
Okay, if you need anything else...
I'll call back. Thank you.
Don't mention it.
You were up there for a long time, Commissioner. Is everything alright?
Elliot, look, son. We have a bit of a situation on our hands. I'm going to put my cards on the table. But I don't want you to cause a panic, so keep it quiet.
Yes, sir.
Son, Someone planted a bomb at GCPD.
A bomb? Here? There's bomb! Bomb! Bomb!
So much for keeping it quiet.
15 to places.
Thank you, 15. Oh, it's gotta be here somewhere. Boys, you have any luck out there?
No such luck. Half of my men are searching GCPD every nook and cranny, and the other half are in a frenzy. We've looked everywhere. Okay, I haven't found a bomb anywhere. Well, there's one more place I haven't looked. Please don't. Please no. Please no. Damn it. Well, I found the bomb.
Here we go.
Oh. Not today, creep. It's almost time for places. Ebb and Nog. Alright boys, the first bomb is taken care of. My show starts soon, but I have a few minutes if you need anything.
Well, that's not very fair.
Oh, that just won't do. We'll have to deduct some time from the other two. Yes.
Oh, something's happening.
What's wrong?
I don't know, it started beeping faster.
Riddler must have sped up the other two bombs after the first one was deactivated.
Great.
Sir, we've looked everywhere. We can't...
No.
Oh my god. Is that...
Shh.
Sir,
Elliot,
is that...
get in here and close the door. Elliot, not another word unless you're going to help. You and I have just been promoted to bomb squad. Do you understand? What do you make of this?
Just beyond where the green grass grows, hear the calls of the yellow-beaked crows. Part the red seas to feel your delight. Stand beside that warm sunlight.
Oh god, he's a poet now.
I don't understand.
I don't either, Elliot. As far as I can tell, I have to cut one of these wires and that will deactivate the bomb.
Sir, I have a family. I'm not ready to die.
Elliot, we have a choice. We can panic and waste our last moments, or we can spend that time defusing this bomb and making sure that everyone in this building, you and me, get to go home tonight. So what do you say?
Okay, let's do it.
Smart boy. What do you got?
Green grass, yellow crows, red sea. It must be... They must match with the wires. I think maybe yellow sunlight too. It's some kind of a guide.
Beyond green grass, so that eliminates most of the green wires. The call of the crows might be a warning or a direction.
Part the Red Sea. Maybe cut a green wire next to a cluster of red.
They're all red clusters. But maybe we're looking for one close to a yellow, maybe near the center. This seems to be a good candidate here. Let me just part these real quick. Yeah, here's a cluster with all three, with red, yellow, and green.
It can't be yellow because yellow represents the sunlight and it said beside yellow.
These colors are beside each other. Damn it! It shouldn't be so hard. Okay, Jim, pull it together. You got this. You got this. I'm gonna cut the green wire.
Are you sure?
No, but we have to cut something or we're running out of time.
Sir, I don't...
Elliot, if I'm wrong, No. I know it's the green wire.
Well done, Commissioner. You almost turned this whole station into crispy bacon. Looks like these little piggies get to wee all the way home.
Oh, thank God. You and I deserve a vacation after this.
Oracle, I just arrived. Gordon and Zatanna's bombs are both neutralized. This is the last one. I'm patching you through now.
Got eyes on you now. I'm picking up singles about 9 feet to the right of you.
I found it. It looks to be another riddle.
Come on, Batman, impress me.
Bruce.
Bombs neutralized. I'm heading back to check on Gordon and Zatanna.
Bruce, I know being there right now, it's hard, but
Not now, Barbara. I have to make sure all the threats are neutralized. I'll update you if anything new comes up.
who is that?
It's me, Dick, just struggling with the groceries.
Dick, I didn't know you were coming here tonight. I told you to call when you do that.
I was just trying to be spontaneous.
You need to call.
Alright, I will next time. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm sorry. I just get all
It's
snapped.
okay, you don't have to explain. I understand. I'll call next time.
Thanks.
So what are you up to?
I've just been sitting here, like always. No, I was helping Bruce all night.
Oh god.
What? You two still haven't talked?
What's there to talk about, Babs? You know how he is. I mean, it's just... How can he go out there? Especially after Jason, after... And just act like nothing's happened. I mean, that's what he does. He just pretends that nothing's wrong as long as he puts on the mask. And that's not healthy for himself, or for anybody else around him.
Hold on. Don't you do the same?
That's different. I have you.
I suppose that's true.
You know, I'm not saying that he's absolved of any blame, and I'm not saying that it's my fault either. What I am saying is... I brought popcorn. I have movies.
Sure.
Yay.
So there were no complications,
None that didn't get handled.
and your men know to keep this quiet.
I made sure to let them all know. The last thing we want to do is feed into this madman's delusions of grandeur. What about you? You thinking about sticking around helping us out?
You boys can handle it without me. I have many more cities to perform in. Besides, it just seems like more of your type of thing. Oh, by the way, our little friend left another parting gift for you after my show. This one is actually addressed to you. Seems like you have a fan this time. Arthur. The man you were looking for told me his name was Arthur.
Arthur. Either he's using a fake name or he's very confident. We did receive a voice clip after we defused the bomb. I'm having the boys analyze it. I'll bring it to you if I find anything. Oh, and do take a crack at that. Who's a Rubik's Cube?
You didn't have to do that, Jason. That was too far.
Bruce, why are we even here? Why are we here if not to help others by stopping these madmen?
Master Bruce, you're still up. Don't you have a board meeting tomorrow morning?
Yes, Alfred. I just... It's been a long night, I suppose.
A gift from your secret admirer, sir.
Yeah. I'm not sure of the game he's playing just yet. But I'm gonna find out.
Don't think too long or too hard. Try and get some sleep, Pastor Wayne.
Thank you, Alfred. You too.
Good evening, Mr. Wayne. It would appear you have cracked my Rubik's Cube as well as each of my perfectly prepared riddle bombs. But don't get too cocky, Mr. Wayne. This was merely a warm-up, a practice round, if you will. Though, I must be candid with you, I never cared much for arson. I truly could care less about whether these bombs went off or not. I just needed to gain your fullest attention, detective, to let you know the game has begun, and so it has. And if you truly believe that you saved anyone tonight, Batman, I would suggest tuning in to Channel 54.
Tragedy struck Gotham late tonight as a man was found dead in one of the most horrible ways imaginable. After an anonymous tip was sent to our station, we located the as-of-yet unidentified man. Caution, this next bit gets unsettling. The man was found positioned in a chair, holding a letter, and a crossword puzzle. He appears to have been burned alive. After, it seems the man was dressed into an all-green suit, covered in question marks. We don't yet know why or who anyone would do all of this, but we managed to remove the letter from his attacker. It reads, "Riddle me this, riddle me that. While I was burning, where was the bat?" Truly haunting stuff, Gotham.
Oops, I lied. I enjoy a tiny bit of arson. You weren't the only one I needed the attention of, Batman. You were simply the distraction so that Gotham could see its newest, brightest nightmare. I warned you. Now, time for you to move your pawn, Batman.
A bit late to be wandering around the alleys by yourself, isn't it?
Jesus, do you always talk like that to women alone in alleys?
You're not alone.
Clearly. What do you want? Finally coming around to the idea of a Mrs. Batman?
No.
Well, hurry up. It's late, I'm thirsty, and you're all dried up.
I need information. That anonymous call.
I'm sorry, are we doing an exclusive?
What did they tell you?
Jesus. You know, it's been a really long night and I'm tired. If you want to know something, I'm going to need a little something in return. You turned down my advances, so it looks like it's going to be information. So let's start with what you know. Don't give me the silent treatment. You would not be here right now if you didn't know some part of the story. So talk, or I walk.
His name's the Riddler.
I'm sorry, the Riddler?
A month ago he sent me a riddle similar to the one found tonight, taunting me of what's to come. Tonight he planted 4 bombs around Gotham.
Bombs?
All of them were deactivated. But they weren't the target. Gotham was.
So, another arrogant, egotistical maniac with destructive tendencies? Seems like the norm around here now.
What do you know?
Some creep called the station, said he just witnessed a murder. He gave us an address and told us not to involve the police until after 8, or someone else would die. So we went to check it out, and that's where we found him.
Did he give you a name?
Arthur. He said his name was Arthur.
Do you have a copy of the call?
What kind of reporter do you think I am? Of course I do. I screen every call. Hey, what are you doing? You better not be trying to steal any of my credit card information.
I'm uploading a soundbite to my system. Analyze the voice map and see if we can single out our Arthur.
Is that all?
For now.
Great. It's been nice catching up. Maybe we can do it again sometime. Hopefully under earlier circumstances. You know what? I'm feeling generous. Here, take this. It's a crossword page found at the crime scene. I'm not sure it'll help, but...
This is evidence.
Yeah, well, a good reporter ensures she always gets her story. Which I did, thanks to you. So I'll no longer be in need of this. Divided. One across. See you later, Batman.
You look tired.
Late night. Twins kept me busy. Shall we get started?
Right. As you know, submissions for the mayoral elections are still running until this Friday. After that is the cutoff.
Why are we talking about this?
We feel that it would be in the best interest of Wayne Enterprises for someone from this company to run.
Okay, again, why are we talking about this? If you want to run, run. I'll endorse you. You're all smart and capable enough.
Mr. Wayne, we all feel you should run.
Yeah, not gonna happen. I don't do politics.
As a member of the Wayne family, who founded this company, we all believe that it could further the image of this company, and perhaps yours as well.
You seem awfully interested in this, Sharon. Why aren't you out there promoting yourself?
This is Gotham City, and I am an old woman, Mr. Wayne. I've seen what our other mayors have had to deal with. But you're young and strapping. You have many years left. I have no doubt that you could do what we unfortunately could not. Twisted politicians like Sandra Morris and literal thugs like Sionis running, Gotham needs someone that can count on.
Like I said, I don't do politics. Find someone else and don't waste my time again. Meeting adjourned.
Tisk tisk, Batman. Leaving the meeting early. Now that's just unethical.
Hi, I'm Bruce Wayne.
Yes?
Hi. I'm sorry, I should have rehearsed this a little bit better first. My name is Patrick. Patrick Parker, and I'm new here, or at least I've worked here for a little over a year, so I'm not actually new. But we've never actually met, and damn, I should just go out and say it.
Choose your words and ask away. Whatever it is, the worst I can say is no.
Okay. I want to run for mayor. Now I know that I'm just a nobody. I could die today. You know, I almost died yesterday, and Gotham is a weird place. It's been that way for a while, and well, I want to do something about that. I want to make it better, or at least I want to try to. And you see, I see all of these things happen, and well, I lost somebody last year. I lost someone, and I don't want anybody else to feel that way again. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Look, I know that I'm just a nobody. I'm just the little guy, and there are plenty of more people that you could give a chance to, but I could really use your endorsement. I could use somebody like you with a name to really give me a fighting chance.
I see.
I'm sorry. I know this is stupid. I completely understand if you don't want to or if you can't.
Look, Patrick, There are a lot of people that I could endorse. It's true. But sometimes we can't endorse those people. Sometimes the people that have the power don't use it properly. And it's up to us to take it into our own hands to make sure the right thing gets done. Look, I don't know you. Quite frankly, I see so many people come in and out of these offices on a daily basis that they all look the same to me. But I'll tell you what, get your campaign together. Get everything planned out, get everything written and scripted out. Come back to me with it, and we can talk about endorsing you.
Wow. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. I don't even know what to say.
Say nothing. Just make Gotham a better place.
Hey, crossword puzzles. You too?
I beg your pardon?
Oh, I used to love those as a kid. Me and my dad used to open up the Sunday paper and just tear through them. I got really good at them. The answer to 12 down, it's bisection. The division of a given curve, figure, or interval into two equal parts.
Have a good day, Patrick.
Halves.
Barbara, can you hear me?
Yes, I am here. That meeting...
It was a disaster and a waste of time.
I don't know, Bruce. They do kind of have a point. Who else is tougher than the literal Batman?
Come on, not you two.
Just saying. Think it over.
Thought it over. Did you get the samples I sent you?
Yep, I'm downloading them now. What exactly am I looking for?
I need to see if there's a match between the voice patterns and the prints I found on the puzzles.
Gotcha. See what I can find. Some of these clips are encoded a bit. I'll try to clean them up.
Great. Let me know what you find out. Also, I need you to look someone up for me. Find out anything and everything you can about them. Last name Parker, first name Patrick.
God, I'm not Alexa, Bruce. A please, a thank you, something would be nice.
Hello? Hello? I need help.
I'm sorry, who is this?
My name is Arthur. I just need help. I just witnessed a murder.
I'm sorry, you...
Please! I need help. I need someone to come over here quickly. I just witnessed a murder.
Sir, I would really like to help you, but we are a news station. Shouldn't you be calling the police first?
I can't call the police.
Why can't you call the police?
Because it's not time yet. You see, the police are not to arrive before 8 o'clock. That is why I'm calling you. If the police show before 8, I will witness another murder. So please make your way to this address. 5579 South Main Street. Oh, and you might want to hurry. Things are getting pretty heated over here.
Bruce Wayne, I hear you might be our new mayor.
Vicky, long time no see. And no, I don't know where you would have heard that.
Word travels fast. How about a quick scoop? We can settle this.
No thanks.
How about coffee? I'll buy.
Are you okay?
Yeah, why wouldn't I be?
I don't know, you seem a little stressed.
Me, stressed.
I saw you over at your computer earlier, and I just wanted to make sure that everything is alright, and that, you know, if Bruce is working you too hard, then...
Jesus.
I'm not saying whatever is or isn't going on, I just want you to know, you don't have to be alone. I'm here for you.
I'm just going through some stuff, okay? I appreciate you caring. I really do. I'm not ready. Not yet. But in the meantime, what you can do is be patient with me. Don't mention Bruce anymore and just come over here and cuddle me, okay? You dummy.
Whatever you need.
My hero.
Tell me, why does the man who has almost everything not want to be mayor?
I told you, Vicky, I didn't want to scoop.
I didn't say it was. This is just personal curiosity. Well?
Why don't you tell me why there's a madman running around planting bombs all over Gotham, including in my building first?
How did you...
Word travels fast. Anyway, I know you know something, and I think if there's somebody planting bombs in my office that I ought to know.
Okay, look, I don't know much. Just from what I was told by a credible source. His name is the Riddler.
Did you pick that name or did he?
Look, this guy doesn't mess around. You heard about what he did.
Ah, yeah. Any credible sources on who he might be?
Nope.
Come on, I know you know something. This is my life. He could still be out there.
Okay, fine. I do know something. But this is recent information that has not been public, so this is completely off the record. My sources at GCPD tells me Commissioner Gordon is making an arrest soon for someone suspected of at least the cadaver, and maybe more. My source says his name is Edward Nashton.
Edward Nashton.
Yeah, stupid name, right? Anyway, I don't know if it's him or not. I have conflicting sources, but Nashton is definitely being taken in.
Who is he?
I don't know, some IT guy. Now it's your turn. Why don't you want those few missing things in your life filled, Bruce?
I don't want them filled because I don't need them filled. I don't want to overcomplicate an already complicated life. Thank you for the coffee.
You haven't changed a bit, Bruce.
Were you expecting anything else? It was good to see you, Vicky.
Sir, shouldn't you be working?
I took half the day, Alfred.
Crosswords? Picking up a new hobby?
You can say that. I must say, it's getting harder to understand madmen like this. I mean, this is so niche. Rubik's Cubes, riddles, crossword puzzles. What are we dealing with here? I don't know.
Well, Master Wayne, everyone has their own vices, I suppose. 11 down, duel. What is it, sir?
Jim's interrogating another Riddler suspect. Edward Nashton, born July 4th, 1997, interestingly enough. Graduated Gotham State in 2013 with a major in computer engineering and a minor in computer forensics.
Seems a likely candidate.
I don't know. He seems almost too perfect a match.
What is this?
The interrogation room at GCPD. I bugged the entire building so I could keep tabs on this case.
You bugged all of GCPD, sir? How did you manage that?
By targeting the man who runs the place. I put a transmitter in Gordon's phone. Whatever he hears, I'll hear.
Master Wayne, this seems like a major invasion of privacy.
I'll apologize later. Right now I'm trying to catch a killer.
Edward Nashton, is it? I hear your friends call you Eddie.
Yeah, they call me Eddie.
Eddie, do you want to tell me why we recovered your fingerprints from a crime scene, as well as matched your voice to a very interesting sound clip?
Okay, look, yes, I made the call to Mrs. Vale, that is true. But I didn't kill anyone.
The voice in the call says otherwise.
I know. I know what it seems like. Nothing I say is going to make me sound like I didn't do this. So I would just say this. I had my part to play in this. And I did it.
All I was doing was waiting for the next move.
Is that a confession?
Commissioner,
Not another word, Eddie. We are getting you out of here.
I'm sorry, who are you?
I'm the man stopping you from harassing Mr. Nashton here.
You're interrupting my interrogation. He was in the process of
He
confessing.
was in the process of telling you he needs his lawyer, which is I. You may have probable cause, Jim, but you're not going to incriminate Mr. Nashton here for a crime he did not commit. One you cannot even prove. Not another word. Eddie, let's go. Good day, Jim.
Frickin' parasites. God, I hate attorneys.
What do you make of this, sir?
I need to talk to Jim. Figure out what he knows.
We had him! Damn it, we had him! Till that attorney of his came in and messed it all up.
I need to talk to him. Privately.
No, if you're going, consider me your sidekick on this one.
Jim, you can't.
The hell I can't! They want to test the rules. Well, I can test the rules too. Besides, it might be nice living like you for a change. His file's in my office. I'll get the address.
No need. I have the address. I'll meet you there.
GCPD! Sweet Jesus. I guess somebody didn't want to take a chance at him saying anything else. We can cross Nashton off the list. What's that? We should look around and see what else we can find here.
You can't trust anyone! Myself included. GCPD, Gotham General, Wayne Enterprises, bases are covered. Facts are edited and rearranged, but to find him, to truly know him, Cover the body. You must dig deeper. Everything is so much deeper than... No! Please! Stop!
Good evening. I'm not sure how many of you know me just yet. My name is Patrick Parker. I work for Wayne Enterprises. However, today I am announcing to you my intent to run for your new mayor of Gotham. A city of madness. There's so much darkness in this city. There are so many people just trying to take what they want and hurting other people in the process. And for a while now, I've stayed quiet. I stayed so quiet that I became complacent. An accessory to the crimes. And I kept working my day job, just hoping that nothing would happen to me. Until it did. Until one day last year when I lost someone to this city. The city that we keep making excuses for. The city that we keep living in fear of. It's barely been a couple of weeks since the last darkness hit, and I don't know about the rest of you, but I'm tired. I'm tired of living in fear in my own home. I'm tired of cashing in a check in the bank and worrying about if some crime will occur. I'm tired of the excuses. And that is why I plan to make this city safe again. To make this city comfortable again. To make it so nobody else has to lose somebody to this city again.
Well, if it isn't the little man on the block. Great speech. I love the emotion behind it. And I very much support your aspirations, Mr. Parker. This city has gone downhill, and because of the Batman and GCPD's continued failed attempts to stop me, it will proceed to. The city needs someone like you, a go-getter. Someone who will take what they want, just like the rest of us. That is why I shall spare you, Mr. Parker. However, your fellow candidates won't be so lucky.
Bruce?
Yes, Barbara, I'm here.
Thank God. Bruce, something just went down at the Sionis and Morris's rallies. Don't have all the details just yet. It's just bad. My dad just called me asking if I was safe. Figured I had to check on you.
It's the Riddler. He's targeting the campaigns. He sent a woman strapped to a bomb to Patrick's rally.
Oh my God. I'll see what I can find out about the other rallies. But speaking of Patrick, Bruce, I got past the encryption on both Riddler puzzles. 2 out of the 3 of the voice samples match Patrick's. I haven't found anything on the prints just yet, but
I'll look into it. Keep me posted.
Bruce, I'm in trouble. I need some help. I need to talk to him.
You want to tell me why your voice matches the Riddler's messages?
Bruce.
Why did the Riddler spare you?
Look, I know how this looks, but I can explain.
You have a minute before I lock you up in Arkham.
Okay. Look, yes, I sent you 2 of those riddles. Just like Nashton, which that was his voice on the speaker, by the way.
Nashton's dead. We found him last night.
No, that's impossible.
You're running out of time.
Okay. Look, he knew that I worked for you. And he was using me to keep tabs on you. And then eventually he got the idea to have me run for mayor so that he could control Gotham through me. But I swear to you, Bruce, I was never going to let him take control of Gotham. I've been trying to figure out who he is so that I can take him down.
Why did you work for him?
I didn't have a choice. He made me. He had my daughter. I did everything that he said, and then he killed her anyway, just to prove a point. So I've kept contact with him ever since, and I've been trying to figure out who he is so that I can make him pay.
Your words mean nothing to me. You've enabled a madman to run loose all over this city. You've been doing his dirty work, Patrick.
And I lost everything to him. He took my entire world. I'm not a bad guy, Bruce. I just did what I had to do. Clearly, it was a mistake. And now I understand that. And please, my life is in danger.
Good men don't have to persuade others what they are.
I'm sorry, Bruce. I'm fine. It's just a graze. Bruce, we have to figure out who he is so we can stop him. I don't know very much about him. He was very secretive. Nashton knew more than I do. I heard him called Arthur on numerous occasions. But first I need to take care of this because this really hurts. The crossword puzzle. Take another look at it. I think you'll be able to find some dirt on him. And then Bruce, Nashton. I saw him at the rally. Alive. Something's not right here.
2 explosions. One at Morris's rally and the one at Sionis's rally. A lot of people died today, Bruce. Including Morris. Roman Sionis managed to make it out safely, though. What did you find out?
Patrick was working with the Riddler. Or he is the Riddler. Either way, he was taken to the hospital. Gordon's men are patrolling his room just to be safe.
I did those background checks on him. From everything I can find, he's pretty clean. And his story about his daughter seems to check out. He did have a daughter, a Samantha Parker. Went missing a little over a year ago, but never found. Also, Bruce, I ran the prints.
And?
Not gonna like it. I got a match on Vicky.
Vicky is a lot of things, but she's not a killer.
I know, but Bruce, how would her prints be on?
I'm telling you, Vicky wouldn't do this. Whoever the Riddler is, they're covering their tracks. Or someone is.
Okay, well, do you have any leads?
Maybe. Patrick told me to look at the crossword I received from the first crime scene. Maybe there's a clue there.
Okay. I'll let you get to it then.
Before you go, can you look into one more thing for me?
Of course.
I need you to look into the Gotham General's mortuary files.
Okay. Why?
I need to know if Edward P. Nashton is there.
I'll see what I can find out, but I better be getting a raise for this one.
Long day, sir?
You have no idea, Alfred.
I know. We will figure this out. We always do. And then afterwards, you and I are going on vacation.
Is that so?
Indeed it is. Anywhere you want to go. Although I'm privy myself to warmer weather, perhaps something tropical. Could you just imagine the two of us relaxing on a beach somewhere with those fancy umbrella drinks? No Batman, no Gordon, no Riddler. Just the two of us.
Just the two of us. Wait.
Take a look at this.
Back to that old crossword.
What do all these words have in common?
They are all synonyms. Well, mostly synonyms.
Yes, but they're all relating to what?
The number 2, sir.
Exactly. My guess. It means I have to go pay a visit to good old Harvey Dent.
Isn't he in Arkham?
I know a man who can get me inside.
Cashmere or Kevlar?
Come on, Alfred.
I figured as much. Although I do wish you would pick the cashmere sometimes. Boys will be boys.
We need to talk, Harvey.
Look what they got dragged in.
I'm not playing games with you, Harvey.
Neither are we. Say, you want to flip on it?
People died today, Harvey. I'm not about to let that happen again.
Oh, we heard. Tragic. We were just weeping in our cell.
You tell me what I want to know, or I'll scar the other side of your face.
Calm down, Bats. What do you want to know?
Who is the Riddler?
Oh, that clown. Well, not that clown. We remember him. I wish we could say that our bunkmate was quiet and kept to himself, but that would be a damn lie. He made us listen to him on and on every night about his master plan. Quite frankly, we didn't give a damn either way. We never thought he'd get out. Then, one up and coming, he makes bail. Who makes bail in Arkham? We didn't make bail. We were the district attorney. No one cared!
You hurt people, Harvey. Why would anyone care?
Don't sit there and act like you're better than us. You're just a monster, just like the rest of us. Crazy, just like the rest of us. The only difference is you made friends with the commissioner.
Tell me what I want to know. I'm not asking again.
He talked. He went on and on about how he's gonna reinvent himself. Make himself into this godlike being. It's funny. He was gonna play games. Riddles. Boxes. Bombs. Assassinations. That one piqued our interest. What piqued our interest even more is he said he wasn't gonna do any of it. He'd find people to do his bidding. Carry out his plans for him. And I'm gonna guess he did, judging from how quiet you're being. That's the thing. You can't just crack down on one person. The facts don't line up, because there are no facts. Batman, he's playing you, and he's playing Gotham, and you're the fool.
You haven't given me a name, Harv.
It doesn't matter. You can't trust anyone now.
The name. What was it? Was it Arthur? Tell me, Jen!
Is Eddie? His name was Eddie.
You're sure?
Yes, we're sure. You don't forget a little weasel like that.
What was his last name? An egomaniac like him would have told you. Was it Nashton? Stop lying to me!
I'm not. It was shorter. Just rolled off the tongue. Nigma. That's it. It was Edward Nigma. Oh, he's always going on about how he's better than the rest of us. You were glad that he got out. Don't have to listen to that overbearing, whiny, cherry-haired little whip anymore. Well, you got your name. How kindly. Don't you have the cat to go coddle, Batman? Who the hell are you?
hell did you do?
What?
Don't what me. Harvey Dent was shot in his cell tonight, conveniently around the time he was talking to you.
Is he?
No, is he? He's in critical condition. You know, I've always gone to bat for you. Anytime anybody has ever called you out or called you a criminal, I've defended you.
Jim, you know me. Do you honestly believe I shot Harvey in his cell?
Somebody did! I don't know what to believe anymore. We're chasing some ghost with a puzzle fixation. A man got burned alive, and now Harvey Dent's been shot in his cell after a visit from the Batman. Look, it's hard to believe you would do something like this. I mean, Harvey? Maybe the Joker. No. Not even him. Someone targeted Harvey Dent tonight. It's best if we let that person think they succeeded. We'll keep him on lockdown tonight. But you and I, we've got to solve this tonight before anyone else gets hurt.
We will. But I need to ask a favor of you, Jim.
What?
I need to get into the Gotham General Morgue.
Jesus Christ.
I need to look at the body of the man who was burned.
What the hell for?
We've missed something, Jim. We need to retrace our steps back to the very beginning.
Alright, but I better not hear anything about somebody getting shot while you're in there. You know what? I'm actually going to stick with you on this one.
No. I need you to look into something for me.
Good morning, Mr. Wayne. Have you finally come to endorse me?
I know who you are, Edward.
I'm sorry?
Edward Nigma. But you prefer the Riddler, don't you?
Mr. Wayne.
Hyperdontia. A rare condition of supernumerary teeth, not usually harmful unless impacted.
I know hyperdontia, Mr. Wayne.
Good. Then you should know that the Patrick Parker you burned alive had this condition.
I did. And it was apparently not taken care of, as I thought, among other things. Very clever, Mr. Wayne. You finally cracked it after a quick dental exam and bodily exhumation. I suppose Harvey clued you in, did he?
You underestimate Dent's ability to remember those who annoy him.
Oh, my bad. Oh, the cat's out of the bag now, isn't it? Batman. Oh, isn't it so cute? We both know each other's alter egos. Or is this the real alter ego right here?
I'm taking you back to Arkham, Nigma.
What time is it, Bruce?
What?
Time is very important. Time will show you when I take place. And when I do, wear your second face. Oh, good evening, Mr. Wayne. Did you have a good nap? Recognize this place? I know you do. This is where your losing streak began, Batman. And this is where it will continue. Now, before you say anything, allow me to engorge you with my deep monologue where I tell you all about my master plan. Filling in all those little pieces that you picked up along the way, as well as those still missing parts. Oh, that is the interaction you would like, isn't it? Fine. Silent treatment it is. I don't mind much. I like to talk. You see, Mr. Wayne, I am all-powerful. Now, I know I don't look like much. I'm just the little guy, after all, aren't I? But you see, this little guy outsmarted even you at every turn.
You're not very good at blending in. I was looking into you from the very start.
Yes, but that's the beauty of it, isn't it? You didn't stick to just me. I was hiding in plain sight the whole time, making my motives as perfectly, explicitly clear as possible, feeding you each and every clue like a bewildered toddler. Oh.
I still figured you out.
And who's tied to a chair? Honestly, it was never about hiding my identity, Mr. Wayne. That's the misconception here. I wanted you to know who I am. I wanted you to know who made that greatest detective brain of yours work its overbearing little cogs. I wanted you to know who beat you. This little guy.
You made consistent mistakes, Edward. You're not a genius. You're a personality disorder with a wrongful God complex.
Yes, even men like me can admit when things do not go accordingly. Such as my ace-in-the-hole scapegoat being slaughtered abruptly. The consequences of not handling things on one's own, I'm afraid. But do not fret. Those that have failed me will be dealt with. I can assure you of that.
So, what is your master plan, then?
Oh, I'm glad you asked. You see, it was to create all of this while creating none of this. You see Gotham as a place in need of saving from men like you and I. I see Gotham as a place in need of enlightenment. And that's what I'm going to do. You see, people like to think that they have free will and choice. That in the right moment, that they know how to pick the proper way to tackle each and every problem. But my thesis is, what happens when that choice is taken or given to them? How many golden men are left after the smelting? I control the rich by tapping into what they fear most. Exposure. Airing out their dirty laundry. And through that exposure, the rich eat away at the poor until there is nothing left but desperation. So I take those poor, desperate fools and I give them exactly what they want most. I give them what society told them that they couldn't have when they asked, and it said no. Like poor Eddie Nashton. Nice guy, honestly. I really, really wanted to help him. All he wanted to do was pay off his hospital bills. Isn't that sad? So tragic. I offered him a chance to relinquish all of that life-saving debt. And all I asked of him is to, among others, to just get their hands a tad bit dirty.
So, you recruit poor people who are down on their luck so they can commit crimes for you?
You see, Mr. Wayne, I am not a criminal. At least not anymore. Edward Nigma no longer exists. Wiped clean from every system. You see, by having these followers that need something from me, my hands are forever clean. And these men and women are simply using their God-given gifts of their own free, wishful will. But are they free? Free from all that lingering debts, pain, and fear? You see, when man is pushed far enough, he can no longer rely on free will and choice. No. he's pushed far enough, he has to rely on necessity. And I run my services on necessity. And they suck at the sweet nectar of the assurance. And by delivering such heinous, bloodthirsty, yet ingenious plots. Now, I may have mustered up a few ideas here and there, pulled a few strings in each direction, but at the end of the day, you cannot fault the man for creation. You can only fault the man for acting upon creation.
You're a madman, Nigma. You blackmail people. You dangle the hope of a better life in front of their eyes, just so they can be incriminated by your plans. That doesn't make you smarter than everyone else. That makes you incapable of holding your own in Gotham.
Oh, but see, the hypocrisy is so prevalent in you, Mr. Wayne. Do you not do the same thing? Offering all these chances to countless young orphans such as yourself. Offering them the opportunity to do better, to be better, as long as they follow your directions. And I'm sure some of them have gone on to live their own elegant, extravagant life of vigilantism in their own cities. I am, of course, referring to Mr. Grayson, who I know all about. But then again, there are those that have taken the more emotion-driven, anger route. Well, we saw exactly how that turned out, didn't we? You see, what we do is both selfish and selfless. There is no gray area as much as anyone likes to pretend that there is. You and I take these poor, unfortunate souls and we pick them up, pat them on the back, and send them on their way before moving on to our next future problem child. So really, what is the difference between you and I, Mr. Wayne? We're both just really quite the same. Both intellectual scammers in a world full of scammies. Ah, look who finally decided to grace us with his most elegant presence. You're late, and you completely disregarded the plan. I thought I made it explicitly clear that Nashton was to be left alive. What is this I hear about Didge? That is not what I told you to do. What parts about our arrangement do you not understand? You do exactly what I say when I say it, and nothing more. I speak, you listen. Now, I have a mess to clean up, all because you couldn't stop killing people!
You done?
What are you...
Good, my turn.
Ah!
Jason! So you do remember me, huh, Bruce? I'm shocked. I'm honored. You see, I thought whenever someone stopped becoming useful and boosting your fragile ego, you just tossed them aside. Left them to die. I'm sorry, Bruce. This isn't the face you want to see.
Jason, how are you?
Alive? I'm not. No thanks to you.
I didn't.
You didn't what? You didn't come back for me? Didn't avenge my death? Bruce, like always, you did nothing.
Look, this seems really personal to me, so I just...
Eddie, if I hear you talk again, I will cut out your tongue. You know, Bruce, I can let go of you not saving me. I can even let go of you trying so hard to forget about me. One thing I cannot forgive you for is doing nothing to fix your mistake. You know, I came back. I didn't know how or why, but I came back, and I expected to see how much you had changed. I expected to walk through the front doors of Wayne Manor and see a man completely different. A man who had changed his path. A man whose stubborn thinking was gone. A man who finally decided to deal with the imbalances the world threw his way. But instead,
nothing had changed. You're still you, Dick is still a dick, and that madman isn't 6 feet below the same rubble where I took my last breath!
Look, I really think that...
So I spent the last 6 months watching you, waiting to see your plan of action, giving you the benefit of the doubt that you don't deserve, but nothing happened.
Jason, you know that murder is never the answer.
He was ready to take his own life, and you saved him! Him! Not me! All you had to do was let him fall, and you couldn't even do that. Why is his life so much more important to you than anyone else's? I knew then that you would never change. I knew that you didn't give a shit about me. So I tracked down this lunatic and made an arrangement.
And what's he offering you, Jason? What motivation could you possibly have for working with a psychopath like him? You act like you want to save people, like you want justice. How is this justice? People have died, Jason. People have died, and you helped that happen.
I did what I had to. Everything is already in motion, so I could do what you never could do. Fix Gotham and get rid of these psychopaths for good.
Can't fix Gotham with bloody hands, Jason. That's what you never understood.
That's what you never understood. No matter how hard I tried to impress you, no matter how well I did on a job, I could never live up to your little golden boy, Dick Grayson. I always lived in his shadow, and you know that. Well, I'm in nobody's shadow now. I am doing what you never could do, what you never will do, and that is cleaning up Gotham so no one else has to die. And I'm gonna start with our little friend Eddie here.
Wait, kid. Look, we had a deal. I can get you anything you want.
Shut up, Eddie!
Killing him won't fix anything, Jason. Killing him will just set you down a path you cannot return from. A darkness you can't crawl out of. And I can't let that happen. I know, I failed to save you before. But let me try and save you now. We can fix Gotham, together. But not like this.
You aren't saving anyone tonight, Bruce. You don't get it, Bruce. I'm not killing innocent people, I'm killing killers. You know what that is? Cathartic. As long as these walking pieces of scum inhibit the world, innocent men, women, and children are left lifeless in their path, and I can't let that happen again. No, Bruce, I played your silly game for far too long. It ends tonight.
No! What did you do?
This is Gotham's rebirth. Now, if you don't mind, I have plans to attend to.
Jason!
I got what I wanted, Bruce. You do what you do best. Worry about yourself.
Jason! Barbara.
Thank God you're alive. We haven't been able to reach you all day, and your phone tracking has been offline.
It's Jason. He's alive.
What? Are you sure?
Yes. And he just killed the Riddler.
Jason. Oh, God.
Jason!
I got what I wanted, Bruce. How about you do what you do best? Worry about yourself.
Barbara, we have to stop him.
We will. Let's just get you out of there. It looks like your tracker is back up. I'm sending Dick to come get you. Wait. Hold on. Something is wrong. Something is happening in Arkham right now. I'm channeling in now.
Riots are underway and armed resistance seems to have been issued out to combat the shared anarchy taking place. No reports yet of any unaccounted for inmates, but we will continue to... Wait. This just in. It appears the criminal mastermind known as the Joker was last seen being dragged off by an as of right now unknown assailant. It would appear that these riots were a direct cause of this attempted kidnapping. We will bring you more news as it comes.
I know. I tried to.
Let's just get you out of here.
Look at little bird boy, all grown up. Oh, come on, kid. You hit like Batgirl. Oh, come on. Oh, now we're talking. Oh, it hurts to laugh. Ironic. Like Alanis Morissette. That's hilarious.
You didn't hear him tonight. The Bruce we know, the one that we're used to, that wasn't him. He sounded almost defeated.
Babs, I've known Bruce a long time. He internalizes. There's not going to be too much that we can do right now. So let's just give him the night. He will be back.
What if he can't?
Bruce is a lot of things, but he's not a quitter. He's not going to give up on Jason. And neither will we.